Hi there, I'm Mike. What I have for you today is Zanini Box or bag. I know I say box. I know I say unboxing. It's just the vernacular I'm used to saying. But yes, obviously you don't have to say it in the comments. This isn't a box, so technically it's not an unboxing. I get it. Let's move on. The Zanini Box is a service where they send out pins and cards. So if you like pins and cards, this might be the box for you. If you don't really like pins or cards, you don't have to watch, but maybe stick around because I do like to talk about stuff from my childhood that these pins and cards tend to elicit. So let's get started with the cards here. Apparently these cards aren't actually the cards you would get if you ordered the card pack. The card pack is $6 a month plus shipping, and you get 9 cards. And it's cool because they put them in this little page so you can just put it straight in a binder the way it comes. But what happened this time is last month they sent the first wave of cards, and in there was issue 1 of Spider-Man, a little cover for it. This one takes that and you get the next 9 issues. So issues 2, which that is the cover for right there, all the way down to 10. And you can buy this separately as is on their website as well for the same price, $6. But apparently this is not the next wave. So if you got the Zanini Box and you got cards, you're gonna get stuff that I didn't get. So that's cool. Just so you know about the cards, they're nice. They're thick. They're still cardboard, but they're very thick, high quality cardboard. The prints on them look very nice. The reproductions of the original comic covers, and then on the back is information on that. So here you can see it's got the name, the publisher, the published date, the writer, the artist, and then there's a spot there for an autograph in case you want to get someone to sign it. There's a spot for it. And then there's a QR code in the bottom where if you use it, it'll take you probably to Amazon where you can download a digital copy of this comic. Not for free. It's just, it takes you to buy it. But I'm just gonna quickly show you here. Here's issue 3. Nice little Doc Ock. So the Amazing Spider-Man. I would say that Spider-Man is akin to Mickey Mouse is for Disney. For the longest time, Spider-Man was the Marvel logo. You really couldn't see Marvel without seeing Spider-Man. So it is weird right now to me that Marvel owns the movie rights to literally every superhero in the repertoire again, except for Spider-Man and Spider-Man related characters. Granted, they had to sell them to Sony back in the day because they were going bankrupt, and they sold them to make money back. That's issue 2, 3, 4, 5. This is issue 6. I'm talking about Spider-Man while I'm just showing these to you. My point is that they sold him to Sony to save themselves. Now they're doing very well financially that Disney owns them. And I do feel like Marvel deserves to have Spider-Man back. Because again, Spider-Man is akin to Marvel as Mickey Mouse is to Disney. It's just weird. It's weird that he's not part of their movie universe. I mean, he is, but he's not. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Spider-Man movies coming out, or Spider-Man related movies coming out that aren't tied to Disney and Marvel. They're made by Sony. It's weird. And then that's issue number 10 right there, The Enforcers. So I actually have never read any of these comics. I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna be one of those guys like, oh, I've read every comic. I haven't read any of these early Spider-Man comics. I watched Spider-Man stuff as a kid, like Spider-Man His Amazing Friends cartoon when it was on TV, and I watched the 90s Spider-Man, but I didn't get into Spider-Man comics until a lot later. And in fact, I didn't really get to comics until I was a lot older anyway. I guess a little transparency on my end. I appreciate them, I like them, but I have no idea what stories are even in those pages. Hashtag fake nerd. I get it. Yeah. Anyways, so that's the cards. That's the Spider-Man wave. You can buy just those Spider-Man cards. You can also just buy whatever cards they send you. Now, if you get the regular pack, it's comic stuff like that, but it's also movies or TV shows. It's just little cards with the recreation of what's on front. And I like that. I think it's pretty cool. Next is the pins. Now there's 3 different pin levels here. There's basic, there's standard, and there's premium. So part of the basic package, by the way, I believe is I want to say it's $10 a month. What you get is 3 pins. The first of the pins is the I thought I said T1800 for some reason. No, it's the T800. This is the classic Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator. Now, when I was a kid, I never watched the first Terminator movie. I knew it existed because Terminator 2 had come out, and obviously that means there was an original Terminator. And I knew the basic premise of that movie, but when I was a kid, I mean, Terminator 2 came out in '92. I was like primed for Terminator stuff, and I was not allowed to watch it because it was rated R, and I was 10 maybe when that came out. But I remember getting the toys. I remember the Kenner action figures with the Terminator with the rocket or claw arm, and it's weird looking back at how they marketed rated R movies, and that wasn't the only one. There was Rambo, and there was Alien and Predator and all that stuff, but they definitely marketed a Terminator movie for kids, and it definitely shouldn't have been, but it was a unique time back then. People were doing a lot of coke. Good movie. I still like it. Still a good movie. Next we have Dungeons and Dragons. Now this is the I'm gonna be honest, this is the Dungeon Master. I don't remember his name. I remember the TV show as a kid, and I remember not being allowed to watch it because it was Dungeons and Dragons, and in the 80s Dungeons and Dragons had a reputation of being about witchcraft and people summoning real demons or trying to and murdering their friends. It was a whole thing. None of it was true, obviously, but in the 80s, before the internet was a thing, it was all word of mouth and whatnot. So I was not allowed to watch it, and even, it's not like I didn't ever watch things I wasn't allowed to watch. I did, but whenever this came on Saturday morning, I do remember basically turning the channel and watching something else. But I appreciate these for what they are, but I definitely just don't have that nostalgia for these characters, but I appreciate them. Next and last in the basic package, we have Master Chef. I can't. Sorry. This is Master Chief from Halo. He's Halo guy. I remember seeing the Macworld video for Halo and thinking how cool that game looked. Which is weird, and maybe a lot of people don't know this, but Halo was originally going to be a Mac game. It was shown off at Macworld, which is a Mac, an Apple. Mac's not known for gaming. I guess that's my point here. And it was made by Bungie, who was at that time primarily a Mac video game maker. Their biggest game was Marathon, and that was a Mac game. Anyways, then Microsoft bought them, and it was on Xbox and stuff like that. And it was supposed to be on PC as well, and that didn't come out for a long time. But yeah, so Master Chief, Halo, definitely appreciated this game. I played it a lot, but I never had an Xbox. It was always like someone else's Xbox I played over at a friend's house, things like that. But I think more than that, the stuff that's come from it is even bigger. I was obsessed with the Red vs. Blue series for a long time. Like, obsessed with it. I watched every episode. I own them all on DVD. I paid to have a membership to the Rooster Teeth website back when that was a thing. So I don't even know if that's still a thing, but that was something I did so I could watch all of the Red vs. Blue episodes. So that was the basic package. The next one is the standard package. It's like $2 more and you get one extra pin. Maybe it's $3 more and it's $3 more. And you get one extra pin, and that pin is the next in the series of their Justice League pins, and that is Batman. I love Batman, especially this Batman, the Kevin Conroy Batman. I love Batman the Animated Series, and this was a continuation of that, essentially. It was the same Batman, and he just now hangs out with Superman and the Flash and all that stuff. So this Batman is basically what I would say is my childhood Batman, for sure. Like, for a lot of people, it might be the Michael Keaton Batman, or it might be the 60s campy Batman, but this Batman right here is this is my Batman right here. And then last we have the premium plan. The premium plan is, I believe, $15, and you get one extra pin, and this is the next in their Star Wars line. This is Yoda. Now this is clearly, looking at him, this is clearly the Yoda from the prequels, probably episode 2, maybe episode 3, but it's prequels Yoda, which is, some people might say best Yoda. Empire Strikes Back is probably my favorite Yoda, but Yoda is one of my favorite characters. I mean, I feel like any even casual Star Wars fan Yoda is one of their favorite characters, if not favorite character. He's lovable, he's fun, he's also kind of badass. So definitely appreciate Yoda. Oh, I see. Hold on. I see what's happening here. So in the June box here, I get a little breakdown of what's what. The bottom down here, these are the cards that you would have gotten, and these cards are actually the cards that I got last time. So June's cards are the cards I opened in the last box. So if you want to see what those cards are, go watch May's unboxing or unbagging or whatever, and you'll see what you would get with June. The Spider-Man ones I opened up are a whole separate way. That's why they did that. I got a preview set. It all makes sense now. Anyways, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put these in order here of what I like. Oh, this is tough actually. This is what's gonna happen. So in order that I like these is Batman's first. Surprising, I know, I would have never thought that either, but Batman's first. Yoda is second here. I'm gonna say the Terminator is actually third. Master Chief is fourth. And then the Dungeon Master is fifth. This is the order from 1 to 5 that I like them, but I do like all of these. I'm not generally a pin person. I know I say this every video, but I'm not a pin person. But this box is slowly converting me into being a pin person. I hope this doesn't awaken anything inside of me. But with that, that's my unboxing for Zanini Box. If you want to get your own, there's a link down in the downstairs area. You can use my code mikekaess, get 10% off your first order. Again, if you want to get everything, the cards I showed off last box and everything in this box, it's like a $20 package to get everything, which I feel like is a good deal for what you're getting. 9 cards and 5 pins. If you like pins and cards, it's a good deal. I'd like to take a moment to thank these people here for supporting me on Patreon at an unboxing level or higher. Thanks a lot, guys. It means a lot to me that you do that. If you want to go ahead and down the downstairs area and leave me a comment on what you thought of this, what you're getting, if you're not getting, I just like to read and respond to comments. It gives me something to do during my lunch at work. But with that, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting this far. And I'll see you later. Bye.